Understanding the difference between GDP and GNP. 1. Definition of GDP. Gross domestic product, GDP, measures the total monetary value of all goods and services produced within a country's borders over a specific period, typically a year or a quarter. It includes consumption, investment, government spending, and net exports, exports minus imports. GDP is a critical indicator of a country's economic performance and is widely used to assess economic growth and stability. 2. Calculation method. GDP is calculated using three primary approaches: the expenditure approach, which sums up spending on goods and services; the income approach, which adds up incomes earned from production, wages, rents, profits; and the production approach, which calculates the total value of goods and services produced in various sectors of the economy. 3. Focus of GDP. GDP focuses on the economic activity that occurs within a country's geographic borders, regardless of the nationality of the individuals or entities involved in production. It reflects the contribution of residents and foreign nationals working within the country's territory but excludes income earned by domestic residents from foreign sources. 4. Definition of GNP. Gross national product, GNP, measures the total monetary value of all goods and services produced by a country's residents, both domestically and abroad, over a specific period. It includes GDP plus income earned by domestic residents from investments and work abroad, minus income earned by foreign nationals within the country. 5. Calculation method. GNP is calculated by adding GDP to net income earned from abroad. It accounts for income received by domestic residents from foreign investments, wages, and other sources, as well as income generated domestically. GNP provides a broader perspective on a country's economic performance by incorporating income flows from global economic activities involving its residents. 6. Focus of GNP. GNP emphasizes the economic output generated by a country's citizens, regardless of where the production occurs globally. It reflects the economic contribution of a country's residents to the global economy and considers income flows from foreign investments and employment opportunities available to its citizens abroad. 7. Usefulness and limitations. GDP is widely used by policymakers, economists, and analysts to evaluate economic growth, productivity, and living standards within a country. It provides insights into domestic production and consumption patterns but may not fully capture the economic contributions of a country's residents engaged in global activities, which GNP addresses. 8. Economic comparisons. Comparing GDP and GNP helps assess the degree to which a country benefits from global economic integration and the impact of international trade and investment on its economy. Countries with a significant disparity between GDP and GNP may indicate a substantial presence of foreign investments or overseas employment opportunities for their residents. 9. Policy implications. Differences between GDP and GNP can influence economic policies related to trade, investment, taxation, and employment. Policymakers consider both indicators to formulate strategies that promote economic growth, improve living standards, and address challenges associated with income distribution and international economic relations. 10. Global economic trends. Tracking GDP and GNP trends globally provides valuable insights into economic interdependencies, regional disparities, and the distribution of wealth across countries. Understanding the differences between these indicators contributes to informed decision-making in international finance, trade agreements, and development initiatives.